I'm going to discuss on chapter 1, that is Introduction to Management. So basically in this chapter, there are 3 guys that you really have to know and remember, and they are Lewis, Holt, and Stoner. Managerial performance can be measured by looking at these 2 criteria, and they are performance efficiency and also performance effectiveness. You have to be familiar with this management process, and they are planning, organizing, leading, and also controlling, as we are going to use this management process throughout our course. Next, I am going to talk about managerial level, and there are 3 managerial levels that are top manager, middle manager, and first line manager. This manager must at least have 1 out of 3 management skills that are technical skill, human skill, and also conceptual skill. It is important for manager to play these 3 main roles that are interpersonal role, informational role, and also decisional role. Under interpersonal role, they are figurehead, leader, liaison. Under informational role, they are monitor, disseminator, spokesperson, and under decisional role, they are entrepreneur, disturbance handler, resource allocator, and negotiator.
We go to the planning. Planning is setting goals and defining the actions necessary to achieve those goals. Plan is a method of doing or making something and consisting of a goal and actions. There are 4 importance of planning, which are sense of direction and purpose, coordinate managers of different functions and division, device for controlling managers, get managers for participate in decision making, and reduce overlapping. Next, we go to the types of goals and planning. There are 4 types of goals, which are vision, mission. Okay, next we go to the strategic planning. Strategic planning is a process by which an organization makes decisions and takes action to enhance its long-term performance. There are 3 types of strategic planning, which are tactical plans, short-term plans, and long-term plans. Short-term plans is a plan that covers less than 1 year. For the long-term plan is a plan that extends beyond 5 years. Next, we go to the mission statement. Mission statement needs to provide a foundation for the development of business strategy. Okay, lastly, we go to the types of organizational plans. We have 2 types of organizational plans, which are standing plan and single-use plan. Standing plan is a plan that is ongoing and provides guidance for repeatedly performance actions in an organization. There are 3 examples of standing plan, which are policy, procedure, and rules. Okay, lastly, we go to the single-use plan. Single-use plan is a plan that is used to meet the needs of a particular or unique situation. There are 3 examples of single-use plan, which are program, project, and budget.
So what is decision making? Decision making is the process through which managers identifying and resolving problems and capitalizing on opportunities. There are 2 types of decision making. First one is program, and the next one is non-program. So what is program? Program is structured. It can be handled by a routine approach. For example, rules and regulation. Next is non-program. Non-program is unstructured. It deals with unique, unusual, or exceptional problems. It requires higher level management. For example, government's decision to prevent H1N1 by stopping all the traveling outside the country. So basically, we have 4 types condition of under decision making. First one is certainty. Second one is uncertainty. Third is risk. And the next one is ambiguity. So actually, we have 7 steps to make a decision making. So the first one is identifying opportunities and analyzing problems. 2. Identifying objective. 3rd, generating alternative. 4th, evaluating alternative. 5th, reaching decisions. 6. Choosing implementation strategies. And the last one, monitoring, evaluation, feedback. When we have a group decision, there are 3 techniques that we can use. The first one is brainstorming, and the second one is nominal group technique, NGT, and the last one is Delphi technique.
Chapter 4, Organizing. Definition. Process determining what tasks to be done, who will do them, and how those tasks will be managed. Reasons. To divide work and similarity tasks, pool resources and increase efforts, build continuity and synergy. Manager who wants to augment based on these issues. So first, determine what is to be done. Second, assigning tasks. Third, how to achieve coordination. Fourth, span of management. Fifth, authority should design it. Sixth, organizational chart. So process of organizing. First, align with company's mission and vision. Second, determine tasks, duties and responsibilities. Third, group into logical subunit. Fourth, coordinating resources. Fifth, monitoring and feedback. Organizing. Division of work or labor. Work must be divided to the members so that individuals have their own responsibility to do their certain job instead of all a whole job. That's why division of work or labor important in terms of organizing. Okay, departmentalization. Departmentalization is a process of group of job into a certain units of activities. So this is a types of departmentalization. First, functional structure. Second, product structure. Third, customer structure. Fourth, geographical structure. Fifth, network structure. And sixth, matrix structure. So, next for span of management. Span of management is a number of subordinates that report directly to a given manager of supervision. Okay, next, chain of command. Chain of command is a separate lines of authority or power. So this is divided to 2 components, which are unity command and scalar command. So for your unity, each person of the individual members they report directly to only one superior. But for scalar, it have a clear and unbroken line from the lowest position to the highest position. And then next, to authority. Authority is a process right to make decision. Person who have a right to make a decision is called as authorities. So this is divided by 2, line authority and staff authority. Line authority, person directly involved in delivering product, but for staff authority, person that not directly involved but give support, provide support by personal line. So for coordination, and then the last one is delegation. So delegation is the steps of delegation, which decide which goals. We have to decide what types of goals, and then make assignment, grant authority, hold responsibility, and monitor.
Next, we move to the chapter 5, which is motivation. Do you know what is motivation? Motivation is the forces acting upon or within a person that cause that person to behave in a specific, well-directed manner. There are 3 approaches to motivation, which is first, need-based approaches, process approaches, and reinforcement approaches. Next, for need-based approaches is describe specific human needs or factors within a person. They are divided by 3, which is hierarchy of need theory by Maslow, and second, 2-factor model by Herzberg, and third is 2 acquired needed model, also known as 3 needs theory by McClellan. For hierarchy of needs, we must start from lower order, which is physiological, security, affiliation, esteem and self-actualization. For two-factor model by Herzberg, there are two factors, which is motivator and hygiene. For motivator factor, it is related to the job content, while the hygiene factor is associated with the job content. There are two implications of two-factor model, which is to prevent eliminate job dissatisfaction and increase job satisfaction. Phoenix theory is for achievement, power, and affiliation. For achievement, it is for challenging tasks, while for power, it is desire to influence and control one's environment. For affiliation, it is desire for family and close interpersonal approaches in motivation. First, expectancy model, which is by Victor Vroom, and second is equity model by John Stacy Adams, and third, reinforcement theory, and fourth is the goal setting. For equity model, it is focused on individuals' feeling about how fairly he or she is treated in comparison with others. Next, we move to how to reduce perceived inequity. First, we need to change the word output. Second, change the outcome. Third, physically distort comparisons. And fourth, change the comparison percent. And lastly, we need to leave the situation. Now, how you can set an effective goal setting? First, you need to be SMART. What is SMART? S for specific, M for measurable, A for achievable, R for result oriented, and T is for time related.